Alright. In the 1920s, America went dry, a habit most people enjoyed gone. Prohibition was passed and the action was diminished. The act was drinking, which according to the CDC, more than 51.3% of people in the U.S. continue to do today. Prohibition was the act of banning the sale, making, and consumption of alcohol. It was passed thinking it would make a better America. Boy, was that wrong. We're going to learn what prohibition is, the advantages and the disadvantages, lastly some implications. Prohibition started with the temperance movement, which was made mostly of women. The History Channel website states that since most women had to depend on their men for everything, and of course the drinking affected everything, the women wanted drinking gone, so the men would do a better job providing for them. Prohibition was passed into law in 1919 by the 18th Amendment. The law received 3/4 of the state's approval in just 11 months. It stopped the consumption of alcohol, but it brought out lots of gang violence. Some advantages to it were that family life was better. The men weren't out drinking, so they spent more time with their families, which of course is a better thing. With no drinking, people's attendance to work improved because there was no more sick days. They were also able to work better as they weren't hungover, they weren't feeling bad. So overall, the workforce became better. Prohibition decreased the national crime rate. There was no more drunken fights and such out on the streets. It definitely had its disadvantages to it. People were producing their own alcohol and selling it. They were called bootleggers. And the production of alcohol created speakeasies, which were private clubs that served alcohol. Lastly, it created lots of gang violence. Every gang wanted to be the one in charge, so there was a lot of killings and things like that. Some implications were that they definitely created less violence. Women were being beaten by their drunken husbands, and without any drinking, the women didn't have to call anymore because there wasn't the fights like that anymore. And then also the assaults on the street stopped because, of course, no more drinking, so the men were fighting with each other. But unfortunately, since people had to pay no taxes, the government was making no money off of the alcohol. And with no government involved, they weren't able to check the alcohol to make sure it was safe. So that's of course a bad thing because there's bad things in the alcohol. The ban placed on alcohol was thought to be a good idea, but it had its advantages and disadvantages. In the time of Prohibition, alcohol made a whopping $60 million off of it. So definitely gang violence. Remember when you're sipping your beer that there was a time you couldn't do that.